And we're live. We're typing.
We are.
Game. That's us. Hello.
Hello.
We're here. We're live. You will have noticed almost immediately Craig is not here. He's away. He's on holiday. So you have us two, and then hopefully CSR Tom as well.
Yeah.
Who is going to be coming in soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be joining us very, very soon. I'm CSR Hoops. I'm a designer on CSR2, and I'm joined here by
special guest. Haven't been here for a while. I'm CSR Christine, and I'm a producer on CSR2.
So we've got a double attack, hopefully a triple attack. You will see at the bottom of the screen we've got some hashtags here. This is for the new kind of format for the races at the end, where you can win lovely CSR t-shirt. And I'm going to seamlessly talk and hopefully show you this t-shirt.
Same time.
Where am I looking?
Stills.
Stills. Not that. That.
Yeah.
I'm wearing mine right now. I should have just done this pose. You can win one of these t-shirts, and you can win one of these t-shirts by predicting who will be the most successful out of these hashtags at the bottom: CSR Tom, CSR Hoops, and CSR Christine at doing live races.
Yep, and the new format is that we each have 3 lives, and you're guessing who's going to have the most lives after 15 minutes of racing. And I believe we do 1 race at a time?
We do, we take turns. We've seen some kind of devious behaviour where people have actually come in on the live stream and found us in the live lobby.
And sabotaged.
And sabotaged, if that's the word you want to use, or just raced us, taken us down. But it's cool, and it's hopefully going to work really nicely.
Yeah.
We've got things we need to talk about, right?
Yeah, we have a few things.
I'm going to concentrate on this race.
Okay.
If you want to go for the first thing, which is on the screen.
Yeah, sure. So, we're going to talk about new version stuff?
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, cool. So we have a new version coming out pretty soon, and there's lots of really, really cool stuff that a lot of you guys have been asking for a while. Tom, you're actually more placed probably to talk about them though, but I can mention them and then you can go into further detail.
Well, 114 is out, our latest update is out, and that contains a lot of this stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a very good point. I've been away. So the first thing is post-race flow. So that's, instead of having to go back to the garage after every single race, you can carry on racing, which a lot of people have been asking for a very, very long time.
Let me demo this after this race. So this is currently only switched on for a very small subset of players.
Yeah.
And that's simply because we want to make sure that this feature's working correctly. We've talked about this a lot. When we're happy that it's working correctly, oh, hello, latecomer.
Well.
Then we will actually roll it out to more and more people. But right now, it's just onto a small group. So you might have seen people in Facebook groups and chatting about it on the Soch. But as you can see here, we finished this regulation race. That's short for social.
I don't even know you anymore.
I know. At the bottom, it's slightly obscured by my face, but you have a button there, bottom right, that returns you to the garage. That's always been there, but there's an icon change. In the middle, we have a next race button, as if by magic. I can tap that and just go straight into the next race. And instead of going back to the garage, which all you guys have been waiting for, I'm straight back into another regulation race. This kind of sort of format works for any race type. The key thing though to remember though is it really depends on the race type. You can't just do another daily battle because there's a 4-hour timer. But if you're doing a cup or a trial or something like that, you can go straight to the next race, which is really neat and is going to save you guys a lot of time. So hopefully some of you are in that group that are experiencing that and you're enjoying it.
Yeah, cool.
Sick.
And the other thing that we want to talk about is when you first go into a race and you don't have the right car handy. Phil's just stumbled in.
Oh, wrong car flow.
Wrong car flow, yeah.
Let's show this. So you can see here that I'm currently using the Liberty Walk Huracan LB6104, but actually I want to do this season's Prestige Cup. I'm currently using the wrong car. So I'm going to tap on the change car button, and if you have the car available, which I do, you can see here that the R8 V10, which is the 2017 version or 2016 version?
2016 version.
That is here to be selected. I can also go into rare imports or buy the car if that's relevant. But in this instance, I have a car I can use. So I tap that car. You can see in the top bar, it's changed. And now I can just go straight into the race without having to go back to the garage.
Which is amazing. Because
Nice.
previously you'd have to go back to your garage, swipe through all of your cars, select it, go back to the map, go back to the pin. But now it's so much quicker. You get racing.
It's very useful for the daily trials where you have to kind of remove a fusion part or things like that. It will always populate the list with cars you've got that are ready to go. If you don't have a car, then there's not going to be anything in there. But if you do, you're in business.
Yeah.
Sadly, my car is not up to speed because I'm trying to do the Prestige Cup and the Ferrari 70th Cup and the Golden Cup.
All
And I've
at
got
the same time.
none of the money and all of the problems.
We'll earn you a bit of money now.
You've got 99 problems and money are all of them.
And money is at the root cause of all of them.
And we should mention about the Prestige Cup actually, because there's been a bit of confusion because there's quite a few cars in the game that are called the Audi R8 V10. So you can use...
It confused me, certainly.
It is quite confusing, and we apologize for that. So for the Prestige Cup, you can use the one that Tom has demonstrated here, which is the Tier 5 version. The easiest way is that if it's in Tier 5 and it's an Audi R8 V10 plus Coupe, then you can use it. So that includes the Vorsteiner versions as well. Of which
You can use the Vorsteiners.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Not
don't
that I
have
have those
that,
either.
but nice if you nice work if you've
If you
got
have
it.
them. Yeah.
Okay, so
you
this
can
is the
use
car
them.
to use,
Yeah.
but not with the current upgrade state.
No.
What else do we need to talk about? We've got questions that we want you to ask us, or you've got questions that you want you to ask us.
Wait, what?
That you want us to answer, maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm messing about. If you use the hashtag AskCSR2, we will endeavour to answer those questions that come in, and every question that gets read out is going to win the pricely sum of 10 gold keys. And hopefully, you might be lucky enough to win the car to take part in this event, which went live today.
Yeah, today's Friday.
Nice.
The Golden Cup.
Today. Yeah.
You can take part in the Golden Cup if you've got the Liberty Walk 650S. I happen to have it from a failed attempt at winning another car a few months ago. But again,
I don't have it.
post-race flow, there it is. It's got no upgrades fitted, and I can't win in it, and I've got no cash. We've talked about this.
Yeah. We've covered this.
But another nice example of
Maybe you should race more.
wrong car flow in action.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Cool. We have one shout out so far already. Shout out to Hoops from Phoenix Rising.
Oh, thanks very much.
There you go.
Oh.
Nice.
I
Cool.
mind.
Thanks, Phoenix Rising.
Wait, are Phoenix Rising the guys who do that awesome Facebook page?
Yes, and I'm going to come on to that. I'm going to come on to that later.
I
also
foreshadowing. I like it.
Nice.
I also run for an athletics club called Brighton Phoenix.
Nice.
And we often use a hashtag Phoenix Rising.
Hey.
Serious point. So there you go. But it's nothing to do with these guys.
Might be.
Or is it?
Secretly.
Or is it?
Tenuous link. You're only 2 handshakes away.
Indeed. Stonecutter's technique. With the t-shirt race, by the way, again, you can see the hashtags at the bottom. Get your predictions for who will be the most successful. Who was the most successful last week, Tom? Because the week before it
Craig.
was you.
I think it was Craig.
Last week it was Craig. The week
It's the
before
Craig man.
it was CSR Tom. As you can see, Christine's
of
got her
friends.
game face on, so it might be
Yeah.
worth, putting all your faith behind her.
That's my alter ego, Kirsten Graves from Baltimore.
Kirsten Graves from Baltimore. Nice.
She looks very fierce. But yeah, predict who you think will be the most successful, and then we will start that 15-minute racing around just after 5 o'clock when the lines have closed, and we will do our best to be
Lines are going to
victorious.
close.
They are
Clean
going to
the
close.
lines.
Yeah. Operators are standing by.
Yeah.
Should we do some
We
questions?
should do some
Or at least
questions.
Phil is
Yeah.
standing by.
Yeah. He is.
Or sitting
He's sitting. So first question's from Chris Lecky. Will there ever be a platinum crate where you can win purple star cars? This question's from YouTube's.
Oh my word.
Oh my
We
God.
kind of always said that purple star cars are quite special. They can only ever be one, or they're kind of direct in-app purchases. It might be upsetting to those people that have either done an amazing job of winning the crew champs or have sort of forked out their hard-earned cash to then have them available. If there was crazy demand for it and we feel like we could do it in a fair way, then maybe we definitely have a better ability just to run more interesting crates and do some custom ones. So that might be a route that we go to in the meantime.
Yeah, we've been talking about like just doing like Lambo only crates or that sort of thing, right? Like that. We're getting to a point where we have enough cars that we can start to do that sort of thing.
That would be
because we are still we are doing that right now, but it's normally tied to a ladder that you also can participate in. But yeah, we're definitely talking about just throwing out different gacha machines.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Different rare import crates.
Yeah. Rare import crates. You're right.
Chris Lecky, thank you for your question. Stream regular.
Stream regular.
Nice.
Should we do another question?
Yeah.
Or have we got a packed menu of things that we need to get through?
No, I think we should get through some stuff. We've kind of teased. Oh, there's one other thing I haven't teased from 114, and that's the crew hangout stuff.
Oh yeah.
Do another question.
Okay,
and
I will.
I'll do a race and then we'll transition over.
We've got a question from the fantastically named Hector Casanova. Hashtag ask CSR2. Why, if you spend gold keys, do you get cars that you can buy with money or just cars not worth the time or money you spend in getting gold keys? Okay, so Hector is asking why there are certain cars that are less desirable in the gold crates. Well, for a start, I mean, most of those cars can't get bought by cash. Even the ones that are available in the garage are lower star versions of the ones that you get out of the crates. Nevertheless, I mean, it's a good point. I think when we launched the game, you know, a lot of those cars were actually among the better cars. But as we keep adding more and more 4 and 5 star cars, we can probably turn down the likelihood of getting some of those kind of less interesting cars. But, you know, to be honest, they're all still, you know, pretty nice cars. I think the other thing that you've got to bear in mind with this is we kind of get this question a lot, but part of what makes the special cars special is that they're hard to get. If everyone can get the special cars really easily, then suddenly, you know, they become less special. So it's kind of like a bit of a chicken and egg problem. But
and there's one other important thing to say as well, that any car you get from Rare Imports is rare. It has rarity stars. They have more fusion slots. You can get more performance out of them. Whereas if you buy the equivalent of that car from the dealer, they won't be rare. They'll have a more simplistic fusion profile. They won't have the same potential for speed. So you are always getting something better than you are directly from the shop. Like that is a fact. But I get that you probably want the best.
It's probably a fair point that given how rare gold keys are in the game, that we could probably bump up how special the things coming out of it are.
Yeah.
It's something we've talked about.
We always have people asking us as well, how do I get gold keys? If you log in every day with Jerry's daily login bonus and you hang around for a full month, you can get gold keys. If you get through the daily battle milestones, you can also get gold keys. And then when we have special ladders on, like we do right now, and you get a certain way through those, you can win gold keys. So it is possible.
Are there still some in ECP?
There are. Oh, I don't know actually.
We ought to check.
We
cannot confirm.
We got a bit generous with them, so we rolled it back. But as you can see, let's have a look at the daily login. We should show that, right?
Yeah.
So up here, we've just started a new month, but you can see on the 26th day and the 28th day, there's 4 gold keys available. So you only need to stick around for a couple of months, and then you guarantee yourself a spin. And if you factor in things like the Ferrari Cup, which I'll move to, the 70th anniversary, and we've got some news on that, towards the end of this ladder, so I've got X number of races, there's 10 whole keys there if you are skilled enough to get right to the end. So there are opportunities there for gold keys.
Yeah.
Or you can ask questions on this stream.
Yeah. I mean, that's
but interesting questions.
Yeah. Interesting questions only. I think the thing that Tom was alluding to about the Ferrari Cup is that the current car, are you going to show it off?
Let's show it off.
Let's show it off, which is the Ferrari 488 Spider 70th anniversary.
It's very green.
It's currently on offer right now for it's $4.99 US. If it's different prices in your country, that is thanks to Apple and Google's conversion rate. And it's going to be on offer through to the end of Monday.
And then it's what? Reverting to
And
its
then it's-
default premium price.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. So
get in
snap
there
it up
now.
if you haven't. Get it while it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get through that ladder as quickly as possible.
Very, very green, isn't it?
It's super green.
Number 25 as well.
Development
It's number
style.
25, yeah. It's not, yeah, I mean, I guess that has no significance, right? Because it's the 70th anniversary, so...
I don't know what that number means.
Yeah.
If you know what that number means, maybe
Let
we
us
should
know.
know. I
We
bet
probably
Ben
should.
would know.
Ben
He
would
would
probably
know.
know.
Let us know what the number 25 signifies, or predict yourselves what you think that number is, and we'll read out some of our favourite suggestions for what that number 25 could possibly mean.
The amount of limbs you need to sell. And
Yeah.
Indeed.
Perfect.
Do we have any more questions?
Yes, we've got many
Yeah.
more questions. I don't know if we want to answer that one. Matthias Boris asks, how old are you guys?
Whoa.
That is-
I don't mind saying how old I am. I am 34 years
34
old.
years old.
I am nearly 35. And then closing in on the big 4-0.
Yeah.
Um,
You wanna go next?
Maybe these guys could guess.
Higher or lower?
We're not playing that game.
That's
That's
a
what the number.
dangerous game.
That's what the number on the car signifies. We're all 25,
Yeah.
like the
all
Ferrari
25.
Yeah, exactly.
488 limited edition.
Well, I don't mind telling people my age. I am 32 years old, or almost 33 actually. It's my birthday next month.
Oh, congrats!
Well done on
I
being
mean,
born.
on being born
Well done
and
on
surviving.
staying alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I am also 32,
Oh,
almost 33, but in March.
No.
people are like,
Sorry.
no way.
I know.
No
It's my amazing
way.
skincare regime.
Well, yeah. And if you want to hear more about Christine's skincare regime, tune into the CSR2 skincare regime live stream. I can't remember when that is.
Yeah,
It's coming up.
we haven't got a weekly slot for it yet, have
No, it's coming up though, and it's
Craig's
gonna be
actually
really
working
long.
on it. That's where it is. Yeah,
we?
and
In the background, he's
beard
sourcing.
regime.
Lots of oils.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beards. Yeah, Craig's full range of beard oils.
Nice.
I mean, that. Do you think Craig uses beard? I mean,
he must.
He must.
It's so luscious.
It is so luscious.
I'm sure he takes very good care of his beard.
Right, cool. How are we doing?
We're doing pretty good.
Oh,
You
we've
just-
done all the new version stuff, haven't we? It's
We've
covered,
got
it's covered.
we've got
Done
6
it.
minutes approximately until the lines close.
Oh yeah.
We could give one more little preview about something because I've got it on this version of the game,
Ooh.
which is Objectives V2.
Oh yeah.
Should we talk about that? Phil's pulling a face as if to say he's not sure if we should, so maybe we shouldn't.
But it's coming.
Suffice it to say, we've updated the objective system and it is being tested as we speak,
Yeah.
and it's shaping up pretty well. But I need to fix a bunch of bugs on it on Monday, so
Okay,
there's
Yeah.
that.
that's an insight into game dev right there.
Yeah.
So quite a few of us in the office all have it in our versions of the game.
Because
so
we're making sure it works for you guys.
Yeah, and then we'll get it out there.
Yeah, very much like we've kind of been doing with post-race flow, right? Where we've pushed it out to just a few of you. We were going to ramp it up, but then we found some kind of slightly annoying bugs with it, and we
Which
stopped
we're
doing
fixing.
that. We're fixing them.
And then we'll ramp it
It
up.
will be better.
Cool.
Awesome. So let's do another question. So we've got a question from, I'm just going to go by whether I like the names or not.
Okay, good.
Kid Flash asks
Nice.
CSR2, would you ever make private live race lobbies for anybody to make and make a special code to join that lobby and it could be used for the live streams? That is actually a pretty cool idea.
That is a cool
That is
idea.
That is a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I think certainly one of the really requested features is the ability to, challenge people directly that like people in your crew and stuff like that. That'd be really nice. We haven't actually made that or really done anything that would allow that yet.
No, a challenge is around the balancing, isn't it? Like, I could randomly say to you, "Hey, come race me," but you could be in a
could
car
do it
that's
as a
completely
friendly,
wrong.
right? It could be a friendly. You could have like
I think it would have to be.
Yeah, you could have it a bit like a sort of test run or something,
Yeah.
but that you just did against your buddies,
Mm-hmm.
or a private tournament mode. I don't know. So many possibilities.
It's a cool idea.
It's a cool
That's a
idea.
really good
It is a
idea.
cool idea. I mean, one of the things that's been really fun doing this live race thing, which we're going to be doing later, is when people come and join us in the lobbies, and we see people from the stream showing up and racing against us.
It's neat, isn't it?
We had a bunch of people last time. I think Miller, J Gamer.
Yeah.
Is he around? He hasn't asked a question. I haven't seen one of his questions. Yeah, it's always a good time. So look out for that. We'll try and let you know what car we're using, so that you can come and join us. It'll probably be a tier 5 car. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't want to interject, but you've seen me sort of hovering around the crew hangout. This is the one other thing that's gone live in 1.14, the last update that we haven't really talked about. And you will see, I'm sure you guys have noticed it, we have a panel that better shows who are the top 5 people in your crew in the hangout. So we can see here there's Strong John, there's Bom Pom Pom, which you guys will know is our very own CSR Craig. We've got Nick here, and the top dog for our crew is Liam Murphy. He's got 618,000 RP, which for us is a lot. For some of you guys,
It's like
you earn 300,000 in a day.
Yeah.
So it swings and roundabouts, as we say.
And we cater to all levels.
But now it's much easier to see what those top guys are contributing. So that was one other small thing that we added into the last update.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna read out a question from Ian Rue. Hashtag AskCSR2. Any Christmas cups on the cards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we say that? Well, I just did.
Well, yeah, it's happening.
We have Donna's Holiday Cup version 2 coming,
Yeah.
and it's coming in time for the holidays. Imagine that.
I know. And it's going to be using a very holiday themed track. For those of you that were around this time last year, you'll be familiar with it. It's got a nice graphics upgrade, so it looks pretty cool.
And it's
very
a slightly
silly.
different twist on the format. It's probably quite similar to the Halloween Cup, which we ran recently.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have an exciting Christmas cheer story
Yes.
attached to it?
It does.
Oh, fantastic.
I haven't written it myself, but I have read it.
Will it warm
It's
the
heartwarming.
cockles of your heart or
Yeah,
something?
it'll make your heart grow 10 times.
It involves
That day.
you, the player,
Sounds medically problematic.
working in harmony with a certain D Banks
D
and
Banks.
assisting her over the Christmas period with some various things she has to do.
Okay.
And who doesn't want to get involved in that kind of explosive storytelling?
You know?
All the drama.
All
Right
the
here
drama,
on
exactly. It's like
CSR2.
HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be as hard hitting as well.
So we have about 1 minute left to get your hashtags in for the races that we're gonna do.
1 minute.
One
We
minute.
should get picking cars.
Yeah.
Shall I? Well, I should ask you to choose a car from this, because otherwise I could get accused of favouritism.
True. You might pick your best car.
So this one's called Garage.
Okay.
This one's called Garage.
Ooh.
This one's called Scandinavian Vista. Is there
Okay.
anything you can see in there that you'd like?
Oh, we got the Liberty Walk 650S.
Some
You're
of
not
these ones
upgraded at
aren't
all,
upgraded.
right?
Yeah, we're going to need to be. This one's called
Is
Motor
the Cayman
Vehicles.
upgraded?
Is the Cayman updated?
Yeah, the
Oh,
GT4.
Strava's got some notifications.
Ah.
Someone's doing a run.
Someone's running again. Is the Cayman
It was in the other screen. It was in the previous. Yeah.
the GT4? It's on the way.
It's a tier 3. I think we should go tier 4 or 5, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Let's see.
Those ones are in progress. We've obviously got our old friend the Centenario.
Yeah.
It's pretty punchy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we don't want to end up in one of the crazy lobbies though.
No.
We'll just lose
Let's
every
keep
race.
it. Let's keep it real.
I don't know if any
Keep in
suggestions are
check.
coming in from people about what car we can use.
Yeah.
What do you think we should use, guys? Out of Tom's fantastic selection here.
Underwhelming. We probably shouldn't use anything from
Underwhelming.
this.
There's some serious shouts coming in for CSR Hoops. I think he's pretty much the only person getting nominated to win this
That's
on
nice.
Facebook.
There's a.
There's a bias
I mean,
here.
come on, guys.
That's fine.
I don't know if that's necessarily going to lead to success, seeing as Tom won 2 weeks ago. Christine's got a game face on. And also I'm notorious for crumbling under any sort of pressure or expectation. Just to manage expectations.
Chris suggests the GT350R. Do you have one of those?
The GT350R.
I think that's that Ford, the Mustang thing.
Oh,
Shelby.
yeah.
I
did
do have that
see-
car. That was a previous Prestige car.
It was.
See, what we need is a really easy way to just search for a car and jump to it.
Yeah.
Someone should, like, design that.
Also, maybe if you,
Oh, no.
I mean, you've organised your garages. Surely,
There it is.
if you, it was in Vavavoom, was it? I don't know,
Yeah.
in
Oh,
motor
the Shelby,
vehicles.
Vava. Oh, yeah, this is motor vehicles, and then you can move into Vavavoom.
Okay.
Right,
Nice.
just make sure this is upgraded. We'll get some fuel in the tank because that's important.
Yeah,
and then we'll
that's good
get
for
we'll get
driving.
right to it.
Oh, you've
Yeah,
got a
cool.
few upgrades on there.
That's
There's a
will-
couple of
That's
there's a
fine.
couple of stage 6 parts.
It's alright. Oh,
Just spend some gold, Tom. Just,
Yeah.
sort it out.
For you guys, I would happily spend gold.
that's nice.
Right,
Alright.
let's top up this tank.
Cool.
I have no
Yes.
idea how this car drives. Haven't driven it for a while.
Are we
But-
ready to go? By the way, is our time?
Yeah,
is
let's
our
do it.
time up?
Yeah.
So
Okay,
we need
so-
We
to.
used to do this as well.
Oh yeah, we do. We should do that
Okay.
before we
Actually,
start.
before
Yeah,
we
let's do
start,
that.
but hashtags are now in. That window is closed. But we were running an AR competition,
Yes.
and we are going to
We
announce.
may have mentioned it,
Yeah.
but we launched an AR mode
Sure did.
on iOS.
Yeah.
Should we quickly show the video?
Ooh, the exciting video.
We've got it here, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Is it this one?
You're getting... No, it's not that one.
It's
It's vid 1, I
vid
think.
one.
Vid 1. Right, we're
Yeah.
going to just have a quick look at the AR video and then we're going to explore some of the excellent contributions from the community that have used this feature.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
And
that
we're,
was
we're
Yeah.
back in the room.
that's
There we go.
AR mode. So we've been picking out our favourite entries and we can have a look at those right now because people have sent some super cool
Yeah.
stuff. I believe there's a nice little...
There is under one more.
It's stills, is it?
Yeah, it's under stills.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. And then get rid
I'm
of
going
the
to turn the
shirt.
shirts off. Sorry, boys.
Turn the
There
AR
we
images
go.
on.
Here we go. So we've got a nice little gallery. This is going to
Yeah.
cycle through.
Yeah. So, oh dear, they're out in order. So this is Garrett Owen. So everyone that we're announcing here is a winner of our AR competition. which is
Amazing.
awesome. So
Okay. So
Garrett
we
Owens
should
from
we should
Facebook.
we should name people. Okay.
Yeah, Corey Miller from Facebook.
This is
one,
incredible,
this is
by
my
the way.
favorite one. Yeah. This is Ronald Streecher from Facebook.
Oh, from Texas
Strecker.
Storm.
Big up, Texas.
Congrats.
Not as good as Craig.
Michelle Azolari. Sorry, I'm butchering names.
Number 25.
That
so
one's-
number 25.
I like that one.
Nice and green. And Drew Corney, also from Facebook. Cool. Awesome. Good job.
Pointing at the,
Pointing.
pointing
Good
at the
job.
front.
We got a nice selection here from @Mill.
This is Miller. Yeah, he's a regular.
There we go. Nicely done. And Road True as well from Twitter.
That's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good.
Nice
Like
use of the shadow.
shadows. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the
Um,
things that's really tough with the mode is like
This is
'Cause
Holland
obviously-
Daniel 30. Sorry, Tom.
is getting the lighting right, which obviously the game can't necessarily know the lighting conditions
Yeah.
in your space, so
This
it's
is
always a tricky bit.
OPAC 945 was the previous one, and this one, which is actually my favorite one, @OsRap from Twitter. I just think it looks like an Instagram photo.
Well arty.
Very good.
All it
And that
needs
was
is a
Garrett Owens
cheeky
again.
filter on it, and
Yeah.
it'll be away.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I like how
So-
this is a game model next to a scale
Actual
model,
model.
which is
Yeah,
cool. And this is
very cool.
excellent, the service being taking
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Not sure that mechanic's actually old enough to be working
No.
legally, but doing a fine job.
Yeah, just an apprentice.
So yeah, we'll do a summary or something at the end of everyone who sent in some cool ones. But if you want to get involved, use the hashtag CSR2Real, 2Real.
Yeah.
You see what they did there.
Yeah, I do see what they did.
And
there.
use AR mode and send us your images. These ones will just be for fun, but we really want to see what people come up with. So this is people on iOS 11, and you need an iPhone 6S or above. It's the A9, 10 or 11 chipset for fans of chipsets. I've seen a lot of comments online of people saying, "Oh, I updated to the latest version. I haven't seen an AR kit." You do need compatible devices. There is nothing we can do about that. It just doesn't run on lower phones.
And similarly, that's why we don't have it on Android yet. Android does have an AR technology, but we haven't got that integrated or working with our tech yet. We're trying to make it happen, but it's going to take a while longer. Anyway,
I'm getting some timers up.
Wait, we still have. Oh, you're getting the timers up.
Yeah.
We're gonna start the whatever we call it, Hearts and Minds.
Yeah.
Is that what,
Hearts and
Shall I do the first race?
Let's do it.
Yeah, kick it off.
Yeah.
Kick it up a notch.
While I go into the live lobby, we saw a shout out earlier from Phoenix Rising. There is a really cool group called CSR Racing 2 World Records and Times. It's on Facebook. It's excellent. We're going to devote a whole stream to this and try and set some world records. But it basically, or try to, and fail live. It lists every single car in the game and the quickest time that people have set.
Yeah.
With their tuning setup, everything else. You have to do it in a live race to validate it, unlike Tier 1 cars. Unless it's a Tier 1 car. It's super cool and we really want to go for that. So we will do a proper sort of bit of dedicated time to
it. It's
it.
a really nice piece of community content, actually. Yeah, really impressive.
So shout out to those guys, and like I say, we're gonna get involved in that properly.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I didn't actually see who I'm up against here.
Me neither. Good luck.
I mean, yeah. Good luck. Yeah, kind of. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, no. Do terrible.
Oh, they're disconnected.
Oh, what happens then? Do you get to retain your heart?
I think they saw that superstar.
It depends if it voids or not. If it voids,
do I have to race again?
Yeah, I think you do, mate.
Oh man.
Should we answer some more?
Yeah, do
questions?
Oh, we've got a shout out for Kev Ferrant. Big shout out to the CSR world.
Cool. Here from
Bugged.
Elite Bugged.
Elite Bugged. Yeah, nice. Dark
Shouts
EV.
out.
Is that Dark EV? I guess it's Dark EV.
We've got a challenge coming in from Bricks and Pounds, who is dedicated to both the sourcing of building materials and the payment of them.
Or maybe he just likes using imperial measures to buy his building materials. Who knows?
Maybe.
Oh, you're off to a good start here, mate. You're crushing it. Is he going to come back at you?
I'm a bit worried.
No, I think
he's got a load of bricks and pounds.
Yeah,
in the trunk.
Shouldn't have left them in there.
Yeah,
slaying him down.
Okay,
right.
So I've emerged unscaled.
Victorious.
Nice.
Unscaled?
Unscathed.
Unscathed. I am unscaled. There are no scales on
me. No. Well, I mean,
I could do it.
That would be a concern.
He's coming back. Or she.
He's coming back for the rematch. He or she, yeah.
We did see this a couple of weeks ago where we wondered if people were kind of throwing the first race and then coming back with furious vengeance.
Yeah. That's the risk.
Time will tell.
All right.
Whew, I'm nervous.
Did we give a shout out to Kev Farrant?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was
Dark EV.
I was very much in the zone.
But we can answer another question. Actually, we've got. Oh
dear.
Elton Charles asks, CSR2, what about chatting with the opponent in the live races? Chatting's tricky, but we have looked at various options for potentially getting like emojis or something like that you could send to your opponent. That kind of interaction. It's definitely something that actually Craig was exploring.
Yeah.
He's dead keen on it. It'd be nice to get some interaction with your opponent.
In the races themselves, it's tough because there's quite a lot going on. In the lobby, it's probably...
Were you victorious, Christine?
I was.
In the lobby, it's probably more realistic. The challenge is that chat is in the side panel, and then the side panel allows you to jump to lots of other screens and into like things like help shift and links outside the game, and that will cause issues if you're in the lobby with connection. So that's why we kind of simplified it. Maybe we could have a super simple side panel that's just chat if you're in the lobby. So that would be a cool suggestion.
Yeah.
C. Branco.
So here we go. Here's Tom.
Oh no. Oh no.
He's gone for a relatively early nitrous.
Oh dear. This has gone.
Can you haul it back though? It's quite...
No.
Oh, Tom, I've got news.
I've lost a race, yeah.
I've got news.
Uh-oh.
Never lucky. Never lucky.
There we go. Is it this one? Let's have a go.
Yeah. Ouch.
I kind of felt like I should have done sort of a sound effect.
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely not going to rematch that person, but they might come and rematch us, and if they do, I will not duck the challenge.
Cool. Good. So I'll ask.
Ooh, Fast Burton from Legion Elite. He was racing us last week.
Ah.
Really?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Oh, they're
Was
good
he
at
doing well?
I don't actually. I feel like we maybe beat Fast Burton more than he beat us or she.
Okay. Well,
Hello, Fast Burton. Nice of you to join us.
They are the fastest of the Burtons, but potentially the Burtons aren't that fast.
Faster than Jack Burton of Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes.
reference.
They are in an F&F car though,
Oh.
which could cause some problems.
That's Letty Stingray. The
Oh.
infamous.
Sorry, Fast.
Too slow.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for popping
Okay,
in.
Christine, I'm going to
feel
pass you the
like-
device and wish you the very best of luck.
Oh, thanks.
1440.
We've got
That's nice.
9:25 left. 25.
25.
25 is the
Yeah.
number on the side of the Ferrari we
25.
saw earlier.
J2-03.
J2 does
Sin
03.
City Outlaws.
Actually, what we should do after this
Thanks.
race is we should go and check the dyno time, and that way maybe people can come and match us.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
That's a good idea.
next level.
Next
Matchmaking there.
Yeah.
Let's see if we connect.
We've got another question from Christopher Leckie, which we'll answer, but we're not going to give you another set of 10 keys. It's in our terms and
Oh.
conditions. Will the Ferrari FXXK and the Bugatti, I don't know which one, get a bump up like the P1? So we kind of revisited the
Okay.
P1 GTR and gave that a bit of a bump up.
Chiron.
We're talking about the Chiron. Okay. We always want to make sure those cars are at an authentic level. It's a game, so if a car is streets ahead of other cars, it kind of makes it pointless because it can't be beaten. But if we feel that there are some cars, and we've got a big list actually of how they compare, that there's some that are slightly lacking, and actually that Facebook group I mentioned earlier, which is World Records and Times, check it out, that has a cool indication actually of where the cars are and how they compare. We always like to make sure there's a good even thing, so it's something we could potentially look at, Chris, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, frankly, it's just time and bandwidth. Like, we're always adding new cars into the game. We always have to balance those new cars. So actually going back and revisiting all of the old cars and rebalancing them gets really just time consuming, basically.
Especially when people get used to the performance, because people don't like change.
Yeah.
We do need, if we do that, we always need to message it in advance and kind of go, hey guys, we're going to be revisiting the balance of a few of these cars. It's coming in 2 weeks. Be ready for it, and here's why we're doing it.
No.
I would like to see the FXXK get a bit of a bump though.
Yeah, because it is a faster version of the LaFerrari,
Yeah.
right? It's a monster.
Wah, wah, wah.
Christine, I am officially removing you of a heart, but the good news is you still have 2.
I'm gonna hop out the lobby for a minute.
Oh, stalling tactics.
Please give us a dyno.
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
Dyno incoming.
Way ahead of you, Phil. Way ahead of you.
Streets ahead, some would say.
Aspen Han asks, will you make a CSR Classics 2? Guys, do you want a CSR Classics 2? Do you want to see classic cars in this game, or do you prefer contemporary cars? That'd be the question
Or
I'd
do you
ask.
want a new game? Yeah.
Do you want a brand new game? Do you want it in this version of the game? We're always kind of interested in your thoughts, basically, and there's a hell of a lot of amazing cars.
And there's a hell of a lot of discussion going about exactly that right now, right?
We do have a lot of, not classic
This is the
cars.
dyno time, by the way, guys. So half mile time of 13.986.
13.986. I feel like we should be having that pulsing on the screen.
Yeah. Next week.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, we could have it in the ticker or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so 13986 if you want to come on down to the dance floor. The dance floor being an asphalt track.
Yeah,
and no real dancing going on.
Asphalt track. Well, I don't know. You're dancing with the stars or something.
Slicksters, SQ Black Edition, Sidious Rider. It's a big time
Evil
cruising here.
protagonist.
Yeah.
I have to race him.
I like Coldan, who's in a packed lobby, but his crew's called Lonely Racers.
Aw.
I'm assuming it's Dan, which is why I said he. Dilly Dilly, big crew.
Here we go.
Evil protagonist is not. It's not happening. Come on, evil protagonist, come through. You can do this.
Believe in you.
It might be because they were born on the 17th of July, 45,
could well
and
be.
they're just
Oh, here we go.
tired of life.
Jaden Keister from
Outcast.
Outcast.
Nice use of interesting typefaces.
Heya, Jaden.
Yeah.
Oh, see what I did there? No, he didn't.
No.
More questions? Shell Phillips.
Let's.
It's a class question.
Here we go.
When will the new Tempest start? Tempest 3, we are hoping to have out relatively early next year. It is coming. We promise it will be coming. We don't have a definitive date, but we're kind of working on the feature. We're making sure the cars you can win are good. We're making sure the narrative is going to be compelling, that there's a good challenge, and all of you guys who've already beaten Alte and Ruby have the next bit of the story coming.
Yeah.
And a small little spoiler, because we might as well give a bit of a tease.
Yeah.
It's someone who's related to Ruby who's coming back to have his or her furious revenge. So that's something to look forward to, right?
Not
Yeah.
Furious Phil, is it? Oh, come on, come on,
It's-
come on.
I think.
No, you mother.
Oh,
Oh,
nearly not safe for streaming or work. There's 4 minutes left.
All right.
Tom, you're down to a
I
single
know.
life.
Oh.
This is an
People's,
appalling performance.
But you did win $333 for your efforts.
Oh,
All
well.
right. There you go.
That's,
Not too bad.
you know, every cloud.
Yeah.
EC tuners. Shaka. I'm going to go for King Tay
All right.
of EC tuners.
Nice.
That was
Ooh.
last season's Prestige. Oh no, it was the season before's Prestige
Yeah,
Cup. I didn't
that
get the
was
Nissan Silvia.
There's the Silvia. Yeah.
Sadly.
That looks
This
cool.
season we're on the confusing Audi R8 newer version than the one that was already in the game.
There's
Yes.
3 minutes left. Ish.
Come on.
Well, 3:28.
Oh.
Oh, King Tay.
Oh no.
They don't fancy it. They're not down.
Not interested.
He's taking the easy way out.
Oh.
Oh, fast buttons
Oh
back.
no.
Oh.
Wait,
No.
wait.
One.
Sometimes that can happen.
One
It's Ian from
PM.
Velocity Hunters. No, it's not. It's Fast Burton.
Okay,
I'm worried. There's multiple challenges coming in at once.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
They've switched cars.
They have. They're in a Stingray.
Okay.
Okay.
This could go either way. Perfect start.
Tom is on fire today.
I don't know if I'm
Although
on fire enough.
you are, well, I think you. Ooh.
It
Oh.
was a bit choppy.
Wait,
Oh.
did he just shift down? I feel like he just shifted down.
Oh, actually, we might have to start refusing races from Fast Burton because I think there might be some dodgy behaviour at play.
That was highly suspect.
Some.
Guessing Fast Burton has got his money on hoops to win. this.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I'm guessing Fast Burton. I'm going to
You voted
refuse your
CSR.
rematch, Fast Burton, because I feel like you're bringing this competition into disrepute.
Oh, it's
It's
Christine.
my race now.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we
Who's
go.
this?
Heart the Outlaws?
So
Fear
many.
The Outlaws? Fear the Outlaws. That's an F.
Fear the Outlaws,
I'm
but
gonna
it's,
accept.
I don't know, Golden? I guess
Oh,
it's Golden. Let's call him Golden.
Oh, Romans
In
Bentley.
Romans Bentley. I'm not feeling it.
You're not feeling it? I
I'm
mean,
not feeling
you
it.
need to walk
We
in
have
with a
been
positive
match-made.
attitude, Christine.
It just has
It's not my
a
style.
it just has a ridiculous top speed.
It's really not my style to be a positive
Well, he's out the gates quite quickly.
Is there going to be some dodgy behaviour though?
Yeah, is he going to just shift down?
No,
no,
he's just gonna win.
taking
That
the win.
car's lethal.
Womp womp womp.
So it's looking good for Hoops because I don't
Yeah.
think we're going to get through 3 races.
No. Hashtag sad.
It is. I'm just going to try and avoid elimination or even win a race, which I've not managed to actually do yet. So
Oh man.
It's Green Star Feel,
Green Star Feel from Elite Outlaws.
not to be confused with our own Furious Feel.
Come on, Feel. You can do it.
A couple of shout outs have come in. Dope Boy, shout out from the Seven Worlds Gaming crew, and
Oh,
Zachary
nice.
Suter gives us a hashtag shout out.
Nice.
From the
Jackal
Roadrunners.
from the Roadrunners.
Oh,
Yo.
Feels trying again. Oh, here we go. It worked the second
All
time.
right.
Happy days.
If
Okay.
in
Let's
doubt.
do
41
this.
seconds
Good luck, you
left.
RX-7 Rocket Bunny.
You've both got a level 2 elite license. That's just my bit of just adding some backdrop.
Yeah, just some drama.
Okay.
You've got off to a cracking start there.
So far, well,
Ooh.
that
Oh,
rocket bunny's
dear.
like a missile, though.
Oh.
That was a late nitrous. I swear they must have done like a tier 4 or gear 4 or 5 nitrous. Never really seen that before.
Suddenly, I mean, I'm not doing bad times here, but that looks slightly sketchy. If I'll be honest with you, Phil, that doesn't feel entirely right,
We're out of time.
so to speak.
We're out of time.
Well,
There's a clear
I was
winner.
eliminated, so
Yeah.
you know, I call hacks.
Yeah, as you do.
I've just gone into a rematch because I want to see this car again.
Nice. But
was a
for those of you that were submitting hashtags, clear winner of CSR Hoops. So if you've selected him as your choice, then you've been entered to win. And we'll be
Nice.
sticking those up shortly.
And if you were racing me and downshifting to help me win, don't be surprised if you don't win the keys. Just saying.
Yeah. That's a good message.
It's a quick car.
Yeah.
That is a quick car.
And you still untrusting of it.
That RX Rocket Bunny was a season prize, right? Wasn't it?
It is a tier 4.
Purple Star.
Right,
yeah,
step out
it's
the
a
lobby.
season prize, right? So
Mhm.
I was just checking if we've even had it as a prize yet.
Oh. I think so.
Yeah, we have, I think.
Yeah.
We have.
The good news is we've got some cash. So I can change car.
You're
Seamless.
happy now. Oh, and we have some winners
That's
from
quick.
YouTube. Are we doing?
Sorry, I
Facebook?
forgot. I have to move mine.
Phil.
The winners are still being selected,
Yeah,
Okay.
calculated.
there we go. Goodness.
Numbers are being rolled.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to stick some upgrades in
Cool. So we have winners
Prestige
now.
Cup.
So from Facebook, it's James Older and Kevin Rainvey.
Congratulations!
Massive
And-
congrats.
You win a shiny T-shirt and some very attractive gold keys.
There you go. And
I
Congrats.
mean, you know what I mean. And from YouTube, we have Kimone Worley and Walter Wilson.
W squared.
W
Congrats.
squared. I mean, those are both phenomenal
good
names. Phenomenal names.
your parents did
Outstanding.
very well.
And you're going to be winning one of these. I've actually got it on.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
CSR2 Liberty Walk Performance. I can't show you my
We
back.
can show it. Hang on.
We'll show you it. Here's a little image we prepared in the summer of 2017. I believe it was a pleasant
It was a
day.
simpler time.
There we are. Look at the sun
Aw,
beaming down.
Beautiful.
You've got a nice pair of stripy socks on.
Yeah.
Tom.
What about today?
I also have a nice pair of stripy
Oh.
socks on, but a different pair.
Nice.
So we've got that
There we go.
going. Nice. Cool.
Right, I'm going to fit some upgrades to this car.
There we go.
And try and win some races.
Yeah.
That would be
Finish
good.
all
Well, I
your
can finish
tasks.
one upgrade.
Cool. Do we have anything else to say?
Anything else to cover?
Much better socks than you all.
Phil is wearing. What is
Oh, my
happening?
They're like a Mexican luchador on fire, but there's also a heart sort of motif. I mean, they're an unbelievable
I mean, they're
pair of socks.
unbelievable pair of socks,
I don't
guys.
even think we can show them. They're so.
Not for public consumption.
Yeah. I'm shocked.
Actually, let's do one more question. Fredo Guerrero asks CSR2, will the Dodge Demon ever be available again in the game if you weren't able to get it during the FNF event? Well, Fredo, funny you should ask that. All I can say is stay tuned because yes, it's the
Because
short
yes.
answer.
One hell of a build-up for such
Yeah.
a simple answer.
Yeah. No, but there is a cool piece of content coming which will give you the opportunity to acquire some of the cars from FNF.
Yeah.
So look out for that in
Yeah.
an upcoming release.
Yeah, we're having a finale, and those cars will be available again, right?
It
Yeah.
gon' be good.
They will be.
But
Really
if you've
awesome.
already got the cars and you've already upgraded them, which a lot of you guys have, you're not going to have regretted that decision.
No.
Definitely
we wouldn't.
not.
We wouldn't
not.
kind of make life bad for you having done that.
We should recap all the stream's winners.
There's been a lot of winners.
There have been a
We're
lot of
getting
winners.
a bit too generous, I think.
I feel, I mean, you know what? It's Christmas. I mean, it's not Christmas, but it's almost Christmas.
Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving,
American
and we're
Thanksgiving.
giving thanks to our
Yeah.
amazing community.
And don't forget to get the 488 if you haven't already, because it's going to be increasing in price.
Absolutely.
On Monday,
Should we?
Tuesday.
Let's all cycle the names. So first of all, we've got Chris Lechke from YouTube, who was one of the question people.
Hector Casanova. Nice.
John Midlane from Facebook. Congrats.
Matthias Erdbury's age.
That's because he asked us about our age.
And Kid Flash from YouTube.
Ian Rue asked about the Christmas cups. He's on YouTube. Congrats, Ian.
Elton Charles asked about chat in the live races from YouTube.
Aspen Han asked about CSR Classics 2 from YouTube.
And then Shell Phillips from Facebook asked us the question on everyone's lips. When is the next chapter of the Tempest?
And finally, Fredo asked us about opportunities to acquire the demon, having missed it the first time round. So, congrats, guys. You all get 10 gold keys.
Out of context, that question sounds terrifying. How can I acquire the demon? He's a Satanist from
YouTube. And also, congratulations to our race winners. So, from Facebook, we have James Older and Kevin Reinvey.
And from YouTube, Kimon Worley and Walter Wilson.
Congrats, guys.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Good work.
So I hope next week we can go on the hunt for world records.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Yeah,
awesome.
sounds pretty good.
Can't be.
It'll also be our stream birthday, I think.
What?
Stream birthday.
Have we been doing this a year?
Yeah, next week.
We
Are
have
you kidding?
Yeah.
The
Oh
first
my
one
word.
was the one with
And some people
the
have probably
red
been tuning in for a year,
We've been doing
listening
this
to
for
us
52
wittering on,
weeks.
which is an
Wow.
achievement in itself.
Good
yeah.
gracious.
Amazing. We should have cake.
Yeah.
Should
Always
have cake.
We'll have world records, cake, and we'll be trying to summon the demon. We'll have a Ouija board.
Maybe we can open loads of crates.
Yeah. Crates, cakes, and automobiles. See you there.
Nice.
And don't forget to subscribe to our wonderful YouTube channels, which is CSR Racing, I think. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And on
I always get
Facebook,
confused.
we're at CSR Racing Game,
CSR
and on
Racing Game.
Instagram, we're at CSR Racing, and on the Twitters, we're at CSR Racing.
Yeah, come say hi. We've
Yeah.
also been talking about maybe doing some like Instagram stories or Facebook stories and trying to show you a bit more around the dev team and kind of what we do. So if that's of interest, let us know and we'll try and get that content to you. If you don't want it, then also let us know and we won't do it.
There you go. Or we'll do it anyway.
Yeah, or we'll just, Maverick.
Maverick.
Cool.
Cool. All
Too
right.
close for missiles. All right,
Amazing.
cue outro music.
Do, 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 do.